My name is Joe Grace, and I'm the Executive Director of CeaseFire Pennsylvania. We're the largest gun violence prevention group in Pennsylvania. We're here today in Northampton Township, right across the street from the police building, to endorse Steve Rovner's candidacy for the State House in Pennsylvania House District 178. This is an important choice, but it's an easy choice for us. We have interviewed Steve Rovner. We've spoken to him at length. We've come out here and toured the district with him. We put out a candidate questionnaire in targeted races around the Commonwealth. Steve responded immediately and answered affirmatively to our key questions. Would you fight for stronger handgun laws in Harrisburg as a member of the General Assembly? Steve Rovner answered yes. Would you fight for and vote for a common sense reform reporting lost or stolen handguns to the police? Steve Rovner answered yes. Would you fight for and work for a reasonable one handgun a month purchase restriction so that you can buy one handgun a month in Pennsylvania but not more than that? Steve Rovner answered yes. And would you vote for a ban on assault weapons, the very kind of assault weapons that were used to kill a Philadelphia police officer, really not much more than a few miles from here, in May in Philadelphia? 4 law enforcement officers in the city of brotherly love right below us have been killed by illegal guns in the last 2 years. To us, this is really a critical public safety issue. We work for stronger and for strengthening handgun safety laws in Harrisburg. We need stronger voices of reform. We need stronger agents of change in Harrisburg. And Steve Rovner will do that. And we're very proud to endorse his candidacy today, and I'm going to give him the endorsement letter in a moment. But first, we really have to add something about his opponent. His opponent had a chance to vote for reform and to vote for change on this issue in April. There was a debate, a discussion, and a vote in the House of Representatives on a simple, common sense reform. If your handgun's lost or stolen, report it to the police. That's all the reform does. Police and law enforcement groups all across Pennsylvania want it to help track down illegal gun trafficking and to get handguns off the streets and out of the hands of criminals. The incumbent, the opponent in this race, Scott Petrie, voted against that reform. He had his opportunity as an elected member of the House, and he came up short. In fact, he came up wrong. He voted no. We think this is as clear a case of contrasting views in the Commonwealth. The governor of Pennsylvania said the same thing a number of months ago in support of Steve Rovner. Today, CeaseFirePA proudly lends its support and endorses Steve Rovner's candidacy for the State House.
Yes, Steve. All right.
Thank you. Proud to give you the endorsement. Officially. Thanks. Steve, thank you very much.
Thank you, Joe. And I want to thank Joe Grace and CeaseFirePA for recognizing what we believe in here in Northampton Township. Also, County Commissioner Diane Marseglia is here today. I want to thank her for coming in. You know, this is an important issue to our community. We live, as Joe said, just a couple miles from Philadelphia, where multiple police officers have been shot at, I think 180 times in the last few years, and 24 times police officers have been hit, 4 times they've been killed, and they're doing it because our laws allow felons to obtain handguns. One of the most important measures that's available in Pennsylvania that other states have already enacted is the opportunity to close the straw gun purchase loophole by mandating that people report their lost and stolen weapons. Make it a law, legislate it. And that vote came up in Harrisburg this year in April. My opponent voted against the mandatory reporting of lost and stolen handguns. There's no excuse for that. No matter what you can say today, he had the opportunity to vote for it, and immediately upon learning of his vote from the House floor, I was actually called about it because it's something I've been following closely. I learned that he had voted against it. I couldn't believe it because 96% of people in Pennsylvania, all across the state, whether you're a hunter or a sportsman, no matter what your view is on the Second Amendment, they support common sense handgun measures. And that's what this vote was. It's just a simple common sense handgun measure. Now, my opponent can't take his vote back, but I'm honored and proud that I stand in the same shoes as the people of CeaseFirePA in supporting these common sense measures that will make our communities safer, will make our police officers safer, our schools, our communities. It's an important step forward for Pennsylvania. Many people don't realize that many of the crimes that are even committed, not just in Pennsylvania, but in New York and New Jersey, are committed with handguns that are obtained on the streets of Pennsylvania because Pennsylvania has such lax guns. We need to protect our neighbors, our communities, and stand together as a state in showing that we care. Now, we have, it's important that we take the right steps here. The election is November 4th, it's coming up, and I'm asking everyone to go to the voting booth and make a statement and make a stand that we care about handgun safety in our communities, that it's an important issue. We need that, exercise your right to vote. It doesn't matter, well, I'm the Democratic candidate, but we hope everyone votes democratically. But no matter how you vote in any other race, it's important that we protect Pennsylvania. And Pennsylvania needs to be first in handgun safety, not last. And there are many other measures that we need to do. I'm also proud that we have the endorsement not only of CeaseFirePA, but of the Brady Campaign. Also, Moms Against Guns are supporting us, and we have the endorsement of Lynne Abraham, the District Attorney of Philadelphia, who stands behind us also because of our strong position on handgun safety. So I thank you. I thank CeaseFirePA. Thank you to Commissioner Marsegli for being here and standing with us here today. It's an important event for Northampton because it gets us on track, and it shows that we can elect leaders who believe in the same things as our constituents and not just the special interests of Harrisburg. Thank you.
No, I wasn't prepared. Steve just said it's a common sense decision. It is a common sense decision. It boggles my mind that we could have state representatives or senators out there who wouldn't support this. We are so close to Philadelphia, but we've seen this happen within Bucks County too. So it's a very important thing that we protect our officers, our children, and our residents by having common sense laws.